everybody? This isn't going to be a long video. I have a migraine. Tell y'all what happened. Of course, y'all know I'm going to be transparent with you guys in my life. I cried my eyelashes off. I cried my makeup off. I got a headache. So terrible. Still terrible. So, my daughter has been having contractions. She's 30 weeks pregnant. She was having contractions. They're monitoring her. She's been going to the doctor every week. And she went into a routine doctor's appointment yesterday. And they said one of the twins had fluid in her heart, in her chest, in her lungs, and in her stomach. So they sent her to Texas Children's Hospital today to get a procedure done where they would drain the fluid. I mean, no, not drain the fluid, but do a blood transfusion because they thought it was anemia. So she got to the hospital today. I'm trying to find somewhere to put this phone. She got to the hospital today and they couldn't get a heartbeat on baby B. Baby A heartbeat is strong, but baby B's heartbeat, they couldn't get a heartbeat. So they did an ultrasound to try to find the heartbeat. But before the ultrasound, the doctor was explaining to me what the situation was because we wasn't 100% clear on what the situation was. Basically, baby B is having heart failure. And that's like the fluid in her stomach and the fluid in her chest is indicative of heart failure. And baby A has a little bit of fluid in her stomach too, but baby B has more. So they wanted to do a blood transfusion to try to save the baby. But in order to do the blood transfusion, Adriana had to stop contracting. So they gave her medicine to stop contracting, but then now they're trying to monitor the baby's heart rate. They couldn't find baby B's heart rate, so they did an ultrasound. The ultrasound showed the baby's heart rate was 94 beats per minute. The baby's heart rate is dangerously low. It's supposed to be 100 over 110 beats per minute. They rushed her off to surgery. Like, I was literally hugging her because she's tripping because her baby's heart rate is low. And they literally pulled me out of her arms in the bed and rushed her off to surgery to deliver the babies. About an hour later, the nurses come in and they're like, we need to take you back to the OR. And I'm tripping out because I'm like, what the fuck happened to my daughter? She's like, your daughter's fine. Baby A is fine. Baby B is struggling. Baby B is very, very sick. I go into, and they was like, we need to prepare you for what you're going to see in the OR. And they said there's a resuscitation team in the corner. They're working on baby B right now. Your daughter is fine. The surgery went well. The delivery went well. Baby A is okay. Broken condition, but okay. But baby B is very, very, very sick. Code word, side word, beat around the bush, sugarcoat word for your baby is dying. So I walk in there and I see this baby, little tiny baby, and she's dying. They can't save her. They're done trying to save her. They're done trying to resuscitate her. And they take her off the breathing tubes and the medicines and tubes, and I hold her and I'm crying and I'm kissing her, and she died in my arms. I cried so much. I cried more because how is my daughter going to take this? How is she going to handle this? One of her babies just died. And I had to be the one to see it happen. I'm hurting for my daughter. I called my dad and he was like, I don't even remember anything that he said other than the good thing is she didn't get a chance to hold the baby. That's really important because if she would have held the baby, she would have gotten attached, and if the baby would have died after the fact, then it would have been, really, really, really sad. But she didn't get a chance to really get attached. And that was the only solace that I had. And I held the baby. I held the baby. I think I held that baby for 3 hours in my arms. She couldn't even hold the baby. The doctor said when they delivered the baby, they put tubes in each side of the chest and tubes in the stomach to drain the fluid. It wasn't fluid, it was blood. Um, headache. I'm sorry, y'all. There was just blood everywhere, coming out of everything, coming out of her mouth, coming out of her nose, just everywhere. Um, I got a very bad migraine right now. So when I was just hysterical and I had to get it out before Adriana woke up. And I don't have no more tears left to cry. That's probably why I'm not crying right now. I don't take grief like everybody else does. It kind of makes me numb. But we didn't expect none of this morning. We went to the hospital thinking she's going to have a simple procedure done to save her babies and make sure they're not sick. And we leave the hospital, or I leave the hospital with a dead grandchild and one that's in critical care. Now, baby A is in critical condition. Not because she's 10 weeks early, because her blood count, her platelet count is low. It's supposed to be over 116 or something. When she was born, it was 6. They said if they don't find the cause of why it's so low, they're not going to be able to save baby A either. So we might lose both of them. I need all y'all prayers because we cannot lose the other baby. That just can't happen. I don't understand how it feels because I wasn't the mom. But when I had tragedy happen to my children as I was raising them, I took it just like I'm taking it now. I just don't have a reaction. It's just numb. It feels like you're just staring at a wall and people are just talking to you and you're just blocking it out. That's what it feels like is happening right now. It's just, thank you, everybody. So I decided to go live because it would seem really crazy to just keep posting stuff on social media. I need to talk about it. I don't have nobody to talk about it to. That's why I went live. Because just not nobody to talk to. I don't necessarily want to talk to anybody. I just want to get it off my chest. I don't want to deal with people calling. I get it now. Like, I get it when somebody passes away, how people make food and stuff for you because you're just so sad you don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I got to go to work tomorrow. I didn't even go to work today. Like, something just said, don't go to work, go to the hospital. Because we just thought it was a simple procedure. Just go to the hospital. I went. Can you imagine if I went to work? My daughter would have had to deal with all this by herself. I still have to go to work tomorrow. And on top of all of this, I'm going back to truck driving, and the company that I'm supposed to be driving for called me. I'm dead, like, in the middle of wailing and crying, and they called me. And I had to answer because I thought it was somebody important that I needed to speak to regarding the situation. Needless to say, I don't know if I'm still going orientation or not. I have to. I can't see the baby. I can't. Her name is Amira. That's the baby that's alive. Araya, I think I'm saying it right. That's the baby that passed. I can't go see Amira because they're only allowed 2 visitors per patient. Really, it's 1 visitor per patient, but it's 24-hour cycles. So Adriana gets to see her baby for 24 hours, and the dad gets to see the baby for 24 hours, and so on and so forth. So I can't see the baby. So I can't see the baby for 8 weeks. That's how long she's going to be in the hospital and then in the NICU. So I have no choice. I have to go to work, I guess. Thank you, James. I'm sorry to hear that you went through the same thing too. I read that message. I don't know why I have a migraine. I don't know if it's because I'm crying so much. You know the fucked up part about it is Adriana had high blood pressure. Her doctor said she didn't have high blood pressure, but she did, and that's a symptom of the baby's being sick. There's nothing we could have done though, but deliver him sooner. There's nothing that could have been done to save that baby. Probably a blood transfusion. But until we find out what's causing their blood, it was anemia. They think it's anemia. So they said, first the doctor told me it was some type of infection. Thank you, Charlie. It was some type of infection that the baby had, that the mother got. I don't know. All I know is, she said, I don't know. She said the mother contracts it and gives it to her baby, or the baby. I don't know. All I know is it's an infection that children carry. It got passed down to the babies some kind of way. She doesn't think coronavirus has anything to do with it. And if it's not the infection, then it's anemia, or the infection caused anemia. I don't remember which one it was, but they needed to do a blood transfusion, which either way it went. Well, no, she said it was an infection or anemia. So they have to treat the anemia until they find out if it's the infection. And so that's why we're going to do the blood transfusion. So the baby A is currently being transfused around the clock to get her blood count and platelets up. And that's where we're at with it. It's not fair. That's sad, James. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I don't like the smell of hand sanitizer no more. I ate a baked potato with beef briskets. I don't even want to taste that ever again. Anything that's going to remind me of today, I don't want it. My hands smell like hand sanitizer. Thank you, Chassie. Thank you, Barb. I don't need any money. Don't send any money. I don't need y'all trolls Sitting here saying, oh, there she goes, trying to get money from people. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying what happened today. I'm just conflicted because I'm not sure if I should go to work tomorrow and if I should start driving again. We're going to have to make funeral arrangements. But this is not even my baby, right? It's her baby, so the parents take care of it. Like, it was so hard giving them control because I don't have the control. She's doing good as given the situation. I don't think it hit her yet, but she don't talk to me anyway. Like, I didn't even know. I don't even know if, like, I didn't know she was scared this morning. She was scared. She called my brother and asked my brother to pray for her because she was so scared. I was like, why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me you were so scared? I would have been up there. Why you? So I don't know how she's feeling. I don't know what's going on. Just so much fucked up about today. Just think about it. I think about like signs and omens and stuff, right? I bought these earrings to go to the funeral last week. Then I forgot them on my counter and I wore them today. Today was the day Adriana graduated a year ago today. She graduated. I just should, I don't know. The smell, taste will always be with you. Every time I smell hand sanitizer, it reminds me of the baby that I was holding. It reminds me of the deceased baby in my hand. Because I'm smelling hand sanitizer on my hands at the same time I'm holding the baby. So now I'm going to associate hand sanitizer with a dead baby. That's just some fucked up shit, man. That's some fucked up shit. I don't ever want to go back to another fucking hospital. I'd never experienced nothing like this in my life. I've never been through anything like this close to home. I haven't had anybody this close to me pass away. I haven't had to be the rock to hold everybody together. This has never happened before. This has never happened before. I don't know what to do. That's sad. I'm sorry about that. That's fucked up. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what to do. I don't know how this works. She's too young. She's too young to go through this. She's too young to have to deal with this. And she's the mom. I can't do it for her. Why had that happen to her? I don't know what to do. I'm just lost. Is that supposed to happen? Are you supposed to feel like that? Just feel lost? Numb? Out of it? Like you're dreaming? Is that supposed to happen? I hope she doesn't blame herself either, but unfortunately, if she does, she's not going to tell me. I don't know how to help her. I don't know how to console her. I can't console her because I'm not even allowed to be there. I'm still in shock. I don't even know what shock is. What does that mean? Damn, that's fucked up. She broke. Don't go to work. They should understand the job will always be there for me first. Tomorrow is my last day at this job because I gave a 2-week notice. I need to go to work because I only get 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. I need that because then if I don't go to work tomorrow, then I only get 20 hours on this paycheck and I can't. There's no way to make this easier. Just pray and love each other. And yes, every time something reminds me of my baby boy. Numbness you're feeling. Then if I'm in shock, the Adriana is definitely in shock. Because when they told her, all she did was she just closed her eyes and just breathing. She didn't cry. She didn't want to hold the baby. Eventually she held the baby. But I had to hold that baby for like 2 hours. So from the time the baby passed until Adriana held the baby, it was about 4 hours. And all I could think of is, I'm holding a dead baby. I'm holding my dead grandchild. I'm holding a dead baby. This is a baby and it's dead. Like, that's all that was going through my head. And ugh. You know, it was fucked up. A while ago, I had a dog. I had Bear and I had another puppy. We had like 3 dogs, and the dogs had babies. And one of the babies' name is Mesh. It's like mash or something like that. It's like German for white, because she was all white. And the puppy was about 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old, and was trying to drink out of Bear's bowl. And Bear snapped at the dog because I guess he's territorial. He don't snap at nobody, but he just snapped a little bit, like a snap. And that snap crushed the dog's skull. And I picked the dog up and scooped him up in my arms and ran. Because when I looked at the dog's head was deformed and the dog was starting to seize. And I ran away from my kids because I didn't want them to see that. And the dog was seizing in my arms and died in my arms, a little puppy. And here I am today with my grandchild in my arms. And my baby died. I try my best to be there for y'all, but not bring myself to be unfair with my love because of the child. Thank you. Why am I holding babies that are dying? That's all I could think of in my head. Why are babies dying in my arms? I can't even conceive a baby. I should just stay away from babies. Like, why am I taking this? Why am I taking this? Why am I taking it harder than she is? Why can't I be there with my daughter? It's so unfair to have to go through this coronavirus shit. I can't even be there with her. Her baby just died. And her other baby is in the NICU. And I can't even be there with her. Because when everything settles down tonight, and she's going to try to go to sleep, it's going to hit her like a ton of bricks. And I'm not going to be there. That's why I'm here on live with y'all, because she may not have nobody, and when I feel like I don't have nobody, I talk to y'all. I don't ask that because I've already made up in my mind the reason why this baby was on this earth is to be her sister's guardian angel. That's the reason why she came. I believe that. I love you too, Diamond Brown. I believe that Adriana shouldn't have had a baby. I strongly believe she shouldn't have chose that path to get pregnant. I just think everything happens for a reason. 2 babies was too much for her. Thank you, James. Let's just take So right now, what they're about to do is they're about to do the footprints and the mold her feet and her hands, and do like a goodbye box for her. So they're gonna FaceTime Trinity so I can watch it on FaceTime since I can't be there. Oh fuck, that's about to be so terrible. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just taking it harder than she is. Thank you guys. Where's she at with this phone at though? Trinity! Trin! Did she FaceTime you? Come on, I want to see it. They're probably already doing it right now. We came into this thinking that everything was gonna be okay. We came into this morning thinking that everything was gonna be okay.
I was so close to sleeping. Weren't you about to sleep? You were in here depressed. Oh, they're bringing him in.
I'm gonna record it, so y'all have to.
No, I want to see it.
But I want to record it. They're recording from his phone.
They recorded on his phone. What are they doing? Did they unwrap the baby already?
They're doing the footprints.
She's unwrapped?
Yeah.
He better be recording, my guy. He can put it in his mouth.
She's recording. Can you guys bring her a little closer?
They're doing the footprints.
Yeah, I could do that after that.
So they're doing them.
No, after you did that.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I am. I cry behind closed doors.
What?
Nothing. Well, this is the worst time for you to roll up on here. It's not a good day. Not a good day at all. I guess after this, we're gonna take the baby to the morgue.
We're gonna cremate her.
The baby still gotta go to the morgue. That's why you signed that paper.
Yeah, we want to cremate her though.
So you gotta talk to the social worker, so the hospital can give you $300, and when they have a funeral home, they would cremate her for $300. Is he crying?
Who's laughing?
Thank you, Digital Real.
Then I'm kind of scared for when I have a baby.
Yeah, you guys come over.
feel like it's like very emotional.
So emotional.
But by the time I have a baby, you guys can be there.
I don't wish this upon nobody, y'all. Just the baby.
Is that a Myra?
That's Araya. No, yeah, Araya. That's Araya.
This is a
Amira, but remember I just told you, Adriana? I said at the NICU, he put on there the name for the baby at the NICU was Amira. So y'all gotta change somebody's name. These dogs out!
Zoe, no, it's Sasha. Get out. Get out.
I don't know if I can see. They can't really see it. They really can't see it. It's too far away. They are doing her footprints. Can you do one for me too?
Yeah, that's what I did too. So I can get one, you can get one of you.
I can't right now.
Yeah, let's do it for this one.
It's a heart. So cute.
I can't cry no more. My head hurts so bad.
One time.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That was a perfect footprint.
This is so terrible. So bad. I can't understand. We didn't expect this.
You better stay out. I said get out. Isn't that a perfect footprint? It got all 5 toes.
It's not fair. I wish I was there right now. I just want to be there. As long as she's not crying, I shouldn't be crying, right? We didn't expect none of this. This shouldn't be happening right now.
Jaden's not watching.
No,
Why not?
he's on the game.
Make him get off.
He doesn't like all this sad stuff.
Oh, that one's so cute.
Gosh, I'm sorry, y'all.
How much did you get?
What?
How much did you?
We'll find out.
I don't understand why I'm even so sad. Why am I so sad? Isn't death natural? It's supposed to happen. People die every day, right? It's supposed to happen.
Are the hands going on the same way? The hands are going on the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Thank y'all for being here. All 22 of you, 23 of you. Out.
Sasha, didn't I just tell you out?
You know, whatever anybody else is going through in life, I need to make it right. I feel silly for feeling this way. I don't know why I feel like this.
You're doing the hands.
You know, life is short. You choose how you want to love certain people. That's why it hurts.
Go. Go.
I wasn't even attached. I just don't understand why.
God's plan.
I don't understand why it had to happen in my arms.
Mom, what's up with it, boy?
Huh? 12:14 a.m. PM yet. They were born 12:14
AM. It was AM.
p.m.
Wait, PM.
They were born 12:14 p.m. I cried off all my makeup, my eyebrows, foundation, all of that. My eyelashes. It's so sad. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for none of this. I shouldn't even be sad like this. She should be sad like this. This is her baby. Why am I taking this so hard? I feel stupid. Is she crying? Thank you. And Janine, even if I would have called, it was too much going on, too fast. And even if I would have called, you wouldn't have been able to come up there. So yeah.
Let's just imagine. Do you, like, after the C-section, do you still feel pain afterwards? Like
Yeah.
after days?
Yeah.
When does you get out the pain? How long?
A long time.
Months?
Not a few weeks. It's a surgery. They cut your stomach open.
You can't move?
Yeah, you have to walk after the first day. You have to. You gotta get up and walk.
I heard that pumpkin juice is really good for healing. Yes. Yes.
I know this
Asians
is
do it.
hard, but try to remember you have grandchildren and need to be
Pumpkin juice is
celebrated.
really good for healing.
That's true. I got a video of her getting her diaper changed. And she was crying. It was so cute. She didn't want to get her diaper changed. She don't like people messing with
Adriana,
her.
you know they are really hairy as you are.
Yeah, the
They're
baby's really
literally
hairy.
going to be exactly
Adriana's hairy,
like you.
and
Like, I can already tell. Like, there was
her
hair on
baby's
her forehead.
hairy.
I know.
And all of her arms and
I
stuff.
have a picture of her head. I have a picture of her head.
Got hair. They gonna have so much
She's got a
hair.
big old fur ball.
Really. Adriana's Indian jeans. Girl, get out.
But yeah, I got the video of her crying.
This is still exciting. I don't know. I feel more excited than I am sad because you still get to do the most with the
Thank
Lord.
you, princess.
Just
You
can't
know you
wait to
watch
like dress them
TV,
up.
you watch movies and shows, and you
This is a word.
hear about all this stuff happening.
you said Amira left.
Huh? Amira is a live baby.
Yeah.
So Araya, what is it? Araya?
Araya and Amaya.
This one is a riot.
That's Araya, yeah. Um, but you know how you see it on TV and
So
stuff.
I'm about to be in a deep, dark depression.
Yeah,
No, you're not. Don't say that.
Yeah, because like after pregnancy depressions are the worst. I've heard.
Don't say that, Adriana. You gotta think positive thoughts more than anything now, because you have a daughter that needs you. You don't. You can't. You can't get in a depression. You have to be strong for her.
I don't have to. So I'm trying to get me something for her.
Yay! I'm
I
actually
have to get
excited.
you an air mattress from Walmart.
I'm actually really excited.
You know, if Trinity gonna be staying with you, you could take one of these mattresses. You can't sleep on no air mattress and no C-section scar.
No, she was supposed to put her mattress.
Oh, she can still take one of these mattresses. Get down. Get out. Get your ass down. Anywho,
It still cracks me up. And she
I
still
always-
proceeds to try to get on the
I
bed.
just see these shows and movies. Get about all this stuff happening. You don't think it's gonna happen to you. I always hear my twin died
As a kid from my hemorrhoids.
at birth.
And try to. Out of everything she thinks of, you think of her hemorrhoids. Why do I feel like right after pregnancy, your hemorrhoids should just like disappear?
And it's gonna happen to you. Like, who would have guessed in a million years all of this was gonna happen? Who would have thought in a million years?
She's gonna be in that, Adriana?
Hey, look.
That.
Oh, that's the cast. Oh man.
You get a 2 seat, one end of the hand and the 6 seat.
That's kind of weird. You're talking about chopping a baby up and then putting her feet.
They're not gonna chop the baby up.
How are they gonna fit a baby in that little tiny thing?
They're not. They're doing a cast. A mold of her hands and a mold of her feet.
Oh.
2 seat.
Trinity is retarded.
Because I thought they were
She's
gonna.
literally retarded.
Which one do you want? Because I'm not seeing.
I like the hands.
But yeah, I'm not trying to repeat that. Thank you, Janine. I mean, not me. My daughter did. One of my twin grandbabies. This is totally unexpected. We did not think that this was going to happen today. Well, if I'm in shock, I don't want to get out of shock. I just want to stay in shock because if I'm in shock,
I'm gonna FaceTime you on his phone and I'm gonna record myself.
Okay.
y'all can go. You can go.
I didn't even see anything.
Okay.
You can't wait to spoil her. Every 2 months is gonna be a size of Tori. And we gotta do less Tori size. Man, I can't wait.
Okay. Thank you, Sue. Well, yes, we do have to celebrate the baby that's alive. And celebrate the life of the one that's alive and keep Adrian out of a deep depression. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what to tell her to keep her from being depressed.
you gotta do is just like tell her the good things she do about with the other baby. Look at me. We can still have a party, like a baby shower party. We're gonna just buy extra stuff. We can spoil her. Just gotta think like months ahead. Once she gets out, she's gonna be big enough to wear clothes.
Is that her on the phone?
Yeah, I made her though.
We're not sure if the other baby's gonna survive.
She's going to survive. We're not even about to say we're not sure because she is. And that is on period. Thinking positive for this house. We don't got nothing else but positivity to give left.
Well, this is officially the worst thing that can happen, right? Death. I've been through everything this year. 2020 is a fucking terrible fucking year. I fucking hate 2020. I thought last year was bad.
Well, now you gotta remember, if there's no despair, there's no hope. Hope is made out of despair. Gotta have despair to get to the hope.
I don't want to take a walk. I don't want no fresh air. I just want to lay down in the bed. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to listen to music. I'm okay with talking to y'all because y'all don't really have to talk back. You just listen. The only thing that's gonna fuck up this video right now is my migraine. Stop it, Bear! Thank you, Motsa. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna be over this soon.
Now I wanna have a baby.
Try to eat ice cream.
Dang, I want a baby, mom.
I need chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This migraine is fucking me up. Well, I don't have nothing to say, y'all. I know y'all don't want to just watch me rub my forehead all night. I don't want to get off of here, but I don't have nothing to say. And I feel obligated that I have to talk to y'all. I don't have nothing to say. Just...
Me and your jaw gotta use the bathroom.
What do you mean use the bathroom? She has a catheter.
What about pooping?
She got a poop? Yeah, that's bad.
I guess they're gonna they said something about giving her medicine to soften her poop.
Because her bowels are... When you have surgery, your bowels stop.
They're constantly.
Your bowels stop. Everything is in shock and it just stops. Out! And if she got a poop, it's gonna hurt her stomach.
You push and just
Her belly is
I'd
gonna
rather
hurt.
have
It's okay, babe. Breathe and take
budgets
500
every
minutes.
time it comes out.
Simply because it comes. Thank you. Diamond, you wouldn't mention ice cream, and I'm sitting here eating butter pecan. That's funny. I don't have any ice cream. I would have to go to the store. I can't wait to get on the truck. Tuesday, I leave. And I'm not going to Atlanta no more. I'm going to Memphis for orientation. I have Tylenol somewhere. I feel like I'm the one who just had to be, like, I'm the one who just went through this. As long as she's not crying, I'm good. Tylenol PM, perfect. Let's take like 5 of them. 5 Tylenol PM. No, how many am I supposed to take? No more than 4,000 milligrams. So how many milligrams is in one tablet? 500? It took a lot. That means I could take a lot. Take a 3. And maybe I should have a shot of Hennessy with it. So we just go to sleep. Get out! Get out! Get out!
I don't know how we're gonna survive the dog in here.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all all up in my face, huh? Shit, my head hurt. Don't tell too many of them tall mess up your liver. Yeah, long term. I feel like the truck will help you clear your head and to think. Yeah, think about too much when you're on a truck. You just think. All you got to do is think.
He has to hold her. He has to hold her to put her feet in the mold.
She's cold. Sometimes I'll be on a truck.
Hearing them call each other mama. Dang.
When
Realization.
I was on the truck, I would think so much about stuff. And what are you eating? Sometimes I put myself in a deep depression, just thinking so much. She moved the camera. Rika and my daughter lost a baby. One survived and one of them passed. That's why I look like this. Because I've been crying.
Yeah.
What? Usually? What?
That's what I can see.
Alright, right now, that's why I did this video. I can't wait to get back on the truck. It's like when shit hits the fan, right before I start driving. All the time. Everything fell apart when I first started driving trucks.
Is there like any bad side effects of C-sections that can happen?
Spinal headache. Well, she didn't get an epidural.
But she also does. She also does with morphine.
She got morphine.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect view. Now I can push the picture button.
Aww. My grandbaby. I have a grandbaby. I'm a grandmother. You're not being sensitive. I understand, Rika. No worries. Right now they're doing the cast and stuff for the baby. Like the molds. Her feet and her arm and her hands. I don't have the pressure cooker anymore. She's about to hold the baby. Let's now get closer for the baby. You're welcome, Elsa. Oh, her little feet. I couldn't work in the hospital. There's no way in the world I could do this. There's too much dynamics to go with working in the hospital, good and bad.
It's better now.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Way better.
If you start crying, Adrian, I'm gonna start crying. So don't cry, okay?
I will also start crying.
Don't do it.
That's why I'm avoiding looking at Joanna because I didn't want to cry. I'm more.
Take a picture of that.
I'm more like supposed to hurt Adriana's pain than the baby's for some reason.
That's her with her baby. I can't even be there with her to console her. So sad.
If she holds it any longer, she's gonna cry.
This is a crazy picture because Adriana don't like kids. Adriana, you don't like babies. My baby's holding her baby. You don't have to say anything, Rika. It's just it's life. And we all with you. Don't you damn worry.
Good like it
You're
hurt
even
it.
better.
Coughing.
She's crying now. Keep it together, Adriana. You got this. I can't watch her crying. I can't even do nothing. I can't even be there. I can't console my daughter. Unmute her.
Okay.
Adriana, stay strong, okay? You're gonna be okay. You got a beautiful other baby.
Oh, God.
What the fuck happened?
My phone died. My luck.
Her phone fucking dies. Dead in the middle of Adriana willing and crying right now. It's finally hitting her that her baby is about to leave her. That's not fair. Why? I know not to question God's purpose, but this is cruel as fuck, man. I can't even go see her till she gets out of the hospital. It's my boss texting me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Just be strong with her.
You know.
Stand with her. I would if I could, but because of coronavirus. It's just a different thing when your child is crying and grieving a loss of their child, and I can't even be there to hold her. She can't cry on my shoulder like you would do on your mom's shoulder. I don't care how much me and my mom didn't get along. I cried at my mom's shoulder when I was hurt. Like I just wanted my mom. And she don't have me there. I feel like I need to go back. Sunday is my last day. Really? What's today? That's still this pay period?
What number called me?
What's today? Today's the 29th. And today is Friday, 30th, 31st.
I don't even know what number called me. It didn't show up.
31st. It's Sunday.
Sucks.
Our battery died.
I don't know.
There's so much going on right now at this exact moment. The phone number is 203 something like that.
You know, it's like my reason's just not there. It's only drawn.
I'm gonna have to put y'all on hold. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I'm having a conversation with my boss at the same time with Adriana, at the same time with God, at the same time with Trinity. What are you doing?
Little thing.
She had a lot of hair. It's unusual texting my boss at whatever time of night it is right now, 10 o'clock at night. It's understandable you have the right to feel like that, and I know how it was when I lost my mom, so I sympathize with you 100%. Thank you guys. I just can't wait till the other baby gets well.
Yeah, I can't wait till they come home.
She comes home.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while because I don't even realize she has babies.
Can't say that. I'll be sensitive to that statement. I'm not Adriana.
It's also gonna be hard.
I wonder, is she on mute? I wonder if they're gonna celebrate the baby's birthday every year.
I feel like they should celebrate it through her birthday. Like since they're twins and they're like that's half of her. When it's her birthday, they'd be like we both will be this. And since they're having ashes, it could be the same. Yeah, I could be saying like that.
Thanks, Kathy.
You like that?
You can't wait till they come home. But then when they're home, she can't say they.
Her legs are so tiny. Oh.
You want to see her leg, y'all? That's her little baby leg. They're doing a mold of her foot. She's big to be 10 weeks early.
They are huge for some reason. I was gonna say that. Why do they look like actual newborn babies? Probably like a little bigger. Probably because Adriana eats a lot. She's really fat.
Little teeny thing. I thank you guys for experiencing this with me. Oh, look. Don't look at the mess in the background. Mi familia, tu familia.
Is it gonna be like that 3D mold where like they pour the stuff inside the
Yeah,
feet?
that's what they just did. When they pour the stuff in and you put the foot in there, after it dries, and then you take the foot out and you have like imprint of the foot.
I'm so excited.
I wish I could go to the hospital. I wish I could be there. Picture and picture and picture.
Do a better picture. For little feetsies.
Take a picture.
Dude.
That picture.
Big old feet.
Yo, the baby's feet are big. They got some big feet. They got some big feet. They feel like her foot is like that long. Her foot was like
They don't get it from our side of the
that
family.
long.
Our family.
From this line to the tip of my
Actually,
finger. That's probably a bit long. Probably half of that. Like that long. Her feet was long. She got some big feet. She about to wear a size 10. She gonna be a basketball player. You still trying to call Nunu? It's going straight to voicemail now.
you look good there. Don't look good in real life.
Hmm?
That camera is a lie. Just huge. And a cool words. I'm very glad.
I knew it was serious when the chaplain came. Everybody know when you're in the hospital and the chaplain come. It got real. When the chaplain came, because I was telling Adriana and everybody on the phone, I'm like, look, don't be scared. Go have the surgery, deliver the babies. We're good as long as the chaplain don't come. The chaplain ain't here. We good. We ain't good. We good. Then the chaplain came.
What's chaplain?
Priest, preacher, pastor. The fucking chaplain came. I know I'm not supposed to use those two words next to each other, but this is not expected. It was not supposed to happen like this. She was supposed to go in and get a blood transfusion for the babies so they would survive. She was supposed to deliver them, and one died. The doctor said as soon as the baby came out, they had to do chest compressions, and it was so much blood everywhere, coming out of everywhere. She was just doomed. She was never gonna survive. The blood, the fluid they saw in her chest and her stomach was blood.
You better not cry again. They trying to take pictures.
You look like a chipmunk, Adriana. You look like a chipmunk, Adriana, with your fat cheeks. She's not smiling. They're taking pictures of her with the baby. That was very nice of them to do that. Everything that they're doing.
It's a good hospital.
They've been really hospitable this process. This should not have to happen. We shouldn't be doing this. We're supposed to be celebrating. We're supposed to be celebrating. We still can celebrate. It's still a baby that's alive.
Jesus Christ. My shoulders are getting worse.
You look like a burnt biscuit.
Well, duh. I am a burnt biscuit. I got burnt.
Look at this.
Stop.
She went to the beach, and this is what happened to her skin.
I got
Look at
into
that.
a burnt biscuit.
Somebody
Bro.
come look at this.
My arms
Look
alone.
at that. That's the color she's supposed to be. And look, she got burnt up. Burnt. Burnt. I ain't never had a sunburn like that. I actually get red when I get sunburned. She actually got black, like burnt. Burnt.
It didn't hurt. It hurt. It just hurt the day after.
I should have laughed. That made my head hurt. I can't wait till she sees her baby. I have video of the baby crying. When it was getting his
I
diaper
can't wait
changed.
till you dress the baby up.
That's so cute.
Now we have extra clothes. Extra diapers. Wipes.
If Cedric let her have it. Honestly,
He
Cedric
is
gave
petty
Mom
though.
out.
He is
They
petty.
said she can't have. And they said she can't have it anymore.
I mean, they're both on the lease, aren't they? Instead of just him. So technically, she's entitled to that apartment too. See, he could just literally just leave because she needs somewhere to lay down because she has surgery. Or he can stay there and suck it up like a champ because I'll be there. I can fight some guy. I'm not scared to.
We ain't about to go there and talk about that.
Well, we have to start somewhere. It's a
Because
couple
we're not about to
days.
talk about that right now.
Sasha's totally messing with Zoe.
There's too much going on today. Too much. Well, I need to find out if I'm going to work tomorrow or not. I don't have to if I don't want to. And she's already peeling. Then I have the aloe.
I know, that's what I wanted. I want aloe. I heard that it makes your skin better. But I've been just putting the more if I put coconut oil on it, the more it peels. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
Barb, Janine, does coconut oil help? Y'all know everything. That should teach me stuff. My mother lost twin brothers before me, and after she gave birth to me 15 years later. That's right there. That is sad. That's what I kept thinking about. I know she was. Barbie, you don't know. Girl, you know everything. I'll give you this pass, Barb. I'll give you this pass. I'm just playing.
We just gotta make sure to tell everybody before they come in contact with joining the baby. That's just one. And you need to celebrate it.
Alone or shea butter coconut oil will not be good. It's cooking oil, I think. Coconut oil we got in the grocery section. I love shea butter coconut oil will not be good. Yes, it does. Have her get this thing called Red Fox. I used that after my burn accident when I was younger. Barbecue bumpkin by the hourly. No, outside the grocery store $1.
Yeah, just gotta get to the store. I got money to buy some aloe oil, just need to get there. Jaden's out there worse. If he actually took a shower, you would see his peeling start.
Did you just call me?
He
I heard somebody say, "Mommy."
He said Charlie.
Hey, Jonah, what they doing? Go to HEB and get all these that not on sale right now for $1. Going to the shit. I can't think about going anywhere right now, but if everything else well, you take both, mix it up, and all faster. Aloe and coconut oil both works. You mix it up, she said it'd be better, a whole lot faster.
Yeah, cause I'm not about to go in the sun anymore. Never liked the sun. You know, I was born in summer. Got a ladder on.
Dude, does time not being make your stomach hurt? Okay. Well,
Okay.
they drew blood at 9:30 for Myra. They drew blood, so that'll test her blood count and her levels. So I have him ask about that to see if the blood transfusion is working. Okay.
Alright.
Y'all, do you know you guys have been with me through every fucking thing? All this shit that I've been through? Y'all have been here. That's some crazy shit. Y'all done seen a lot. Y'all done seen a birth and a death. Y'all done seen me get hired and fired. Y'all done seen me get promoted. Y'all saw me homeless. Y'all saw my kids.
I do miss
Y'all
my
saw me
baby.
at my best. Y'all saw me at my worst. Y'all saw my face get all fat and me get a double chin.
God, please. You better
Y'all
stop
see me all looking crazy. With no makeup on, looking like an old lady with cancer. The light makes my face look terrible.
Doesn't look like it when my arms got smaller.
Good.
I had huge arms. Everyone told me that.
You guys are my online family. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here. I don't want to get off this. I still don't want to get off. This is probably going to be one of those nights. I'm about to be on live for a long time. I know I have my kids here. I just don't want to be alone. The more the merrier. I want more. But he's going to call me from the NICU, so I got to go to work tomorrow. I don't have no reason not to go. I should go because that'll be my last day. I need to say bye to everybody. I made some friends at work. And hopefully they be forever friends. I gave my 2-week notice. I took 3. On a semi-empty stomach. I had some of a baked potato, a little bit of a baked potato.
This is such a sad photo. This is a good photo, but still sad. Your feet is big.
My marathon watch your videos. You're amazingly strong. Jim Charles, what you say? You're going back to trucking? Yes, I am. Thank you, Michelle. I remember you telling me that you did. What was that?
Kiera.
I'm going back to trucking. My orientation is on the 3rd. I got to drive to Memphis. In a car. Which is 3 hours lower than driving to Atlanta. But, yep. Unless something else happens between now and then I know for sure it's not, I don't need to go back to truck driving. But I might have to because I already quit my job. I'm glad to hear that. I know you love trucking. How does adopted you as my daughter? So you might as well say you and the family. And I'm a little upset with you because you did not call me today. Yes, I would have came. But you couldn't have come because they wouldn't have let you.
They didn't even let me come.
They wouldn't let you up there. They're only allowing 1 people. That's why I'm here at home. And really, I didn't really call nobody. I called my dad because I always call him when I'm sad. I called my brother because Adriana called him this morning because she was scared and wanted to be prayed for. So I called him with the update. And I called the baby's dad. That's it. I really didn't have the time to make a whole bunch of phone calls to everybody because everything moves so fucking fast. Like literally, this what happened. Sitting down, she's in bed, doctor comes in, the nurses are fumbling around with their heart monitor trying to get a heartbeat. They couldn't find a heartbeat because the baby is just at the bottom of her belly somewhere, just gone. Like, just won't be seen. That's where she's always been the whole pregnancy. But the doctor is waiting for them to get heart rate. We can't find one. And literally, like, she's telling me what's going on. They can't get a heart rate. As she's telling me what's going on, the ultrasound machine is getting wheeled into the room. And then they can't get it to work, so they get another one. She's telling me some more of what's going on and what might happen and what the prognosis is. And then she does the ultrasound, she gets the heartbeat, and literally it took about 3 minutes, probably 2 minutes. From the time she heard that heartbeat until the time Adriana was out of that room into the elevator going to the operating room. 2 minutes. Literally. Like, emergent. Now, let's go. Out. They just unplugged everything and rolled her out. They do, usually you gotta prep them for surgery. You gotta do the Bactine on their stomach and shave the area where they're gonna get and clean it and where they're gonna cut it. They didn't do none of that. They just wheeled her ass off to the operating room. And okay, so I wanted to cry from the point when she said the baby has heart failure. I couldn't cry because Adriana was looking at me and I felt her staring at me. I wouldn't even look that way. I was just looking at the doctor like, you fucking, I want to slap you right now for just telling me this. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, I wanted to cuss her out for telling me that my grandchild has heart failure. You're basically telling me, because I know what you're saying, you're telling me that this baby is not going to survive unless you can do a blood transfusion, but she's really sick. I couldn't do shit. But listen, and when they wheeled her out of there, I lost it. That's live?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Did her blood count get better?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Okay, you can start back with
Okay, yeah.
Everything's good with her?
Her vitals look better. Her oxygen is going up. That's good.
Still good. Okay. We turned down the dopamine, which is the medication for the blood pressure. So we just about cut that in half since the beginning of my shift. And blood pressure seems to be stable right now. Blood products have finished. And we checked some more coagulation labs, and the doctors are okay with those right now, where they're at. So we're going to be checking again at midnight. Okay. Just to make sure things are stable out. And if things look good, then they may be able to spread out the labs a little bit. But I'm going to be changing fluids and everything, trying to get the nutrition and her glucose stabled out. But right now, everything is looking okay. She's doing better.
Thank you so much, nurse.
You're very welcome. She's a little more active now.
Yeah, I keep seeing her arms move.
While you're on the call. But I got a question. It's like white stuff on her mouth. It's just bubbles. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said.
I'm gonna come over to the side where you have. Okay. Now you can film and I'm gonna do it next. Okay, no, that's fine.
T.
That's not gonna pull this to the side.
T.
Yeah.
They said the bubbles is that machine next to her, on the ground. That's helping her inflate her lungs, to keep her lungs inflated.
Okay.
And it's just coming out of her mouth.
And we'll come in and suction.
Forgot I was talking about. That's baby Amira.
You know why? That's so cute.
Oh baby.
I can't wait till she turns
Oh, they're gonna
3
take her
months.
glasses off.
They're crying.
Leave me alone.
Nothing in the mouth.
Here. They're
I'm
about to
trying
change-
to call it Adrian, but
they're about to change her diaper.
I'll just call you out first.
So little. The preemie diapers are small as fuck. A regular preemie diaper is like that wide.
We got 2 sizes below this here. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving her the big one. That's the big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the yellow stripe?
Yeah, these are the premiums. Yeah, that's the big girl diapers.
She seems like she could fit it. She's
She
big.
had the other one on before that one. She had the smaller one. Do you prefer which diaper to put her in?
She said, do you prefer which diaper to put her in? I feel like she's big enough where she can wear the preemies, but sometimes, especially when I start to produce a lot more urine, my preemie diapers leak a lot, so if we expect her urine output to increase, and I like to put the bigger diaper on so that she doesn't wet her bed.
I think I would be a neonatal nurse. I think I could do that. I'm gonna miss it too. Wait, just real quick. Let me see it before you go. Oh.
It looks good.
Okay, you go ahead. Call it now.
Okay.
Oh, her face, her little baby face. Oh, what delivery early time? How long did she carry? She delivered 10 weeks early. How long do you think Jesus? I think she's improving. God. First thing to pray and miracle about this night. Thank you guys. Yeah, they delivered early. Because she wasn't supposed to deliver. The reason why they delivered is because the heart rate was too low. The baby B's heart rate was way too low. Like, she was basically, it was like in the 90s. I don't know how bad that is, but they just said it was terribly low. Like, that was terrible. It was, if they could just snatch her out of the uterus right then and there, they would have. They were very close to doing that, doing the surgery right there in the room. They just whisked her up to the operating room. because the baby was basically dying, and they had to get her out to save her, and she ended up dying anyway. All I can think about is, was she suffering in utero? How long was her heart rate so low? How long was she feeling what she was feeling? Was she feeling anything? Like, how long was she going through that? That's what I'm concerned about. How long was the baby feeling whatever she might have been feeling? How long has she been suffering? How long has she had heart failure? What does it feel like? That's what I was worried about. Adriana, they said high blood pressure in the mother is indicative of heart failure in the baby. And Adriana's had high blood pressure for about 3 weeks. Her feet were swelling for 3 to 4 weeks. So does that mean the baby's heart was failing since then? And if so, does it hurt? Has she been suffering? Because Adriana has been having some wicked ass symptoms, like unusual shit, like unusual stuff happening to her, and which I know is not normal. But her doctor never said anything, wasn't a cause for concern, so we didn't say nothing. We didn't think it was anything wrong.
Good for a little hand.
Okay, I'll just like that's all.
Man, it's so cute.
Look, King was in here. Oh, King B. I thought King Trucker was in here. I didn't even realize I
Zach
cried
also
that much.
cried when I told him.
He cried?
Yeah. I mean, he's been with us for so long. So I would expect him, because he's really soft.
The only thing we don't know now is why. We're waiting for blood tests to come back. Why is the baby so fucking sick? Why does she have heart failure? How does a baby get heart failure in utero?
Maybe.
They said infection usually causes it. Infection or anemia.
Hopefully it's anemia. You can treat anemia easier than you can with an
If it's anemia, that's why she's getting blood transfusions. If it's anemia, she's getting the blood transfusions, and she's getting the psycho.
But if okay,
psycho.
I heard that
Photosynthesis, some shit.
I heard that if the mom is anemic and then they have a child, isn't it bad?
If the child usually has jaundice or something.
Will my child have jaundice?
If you're anemic when you give birth and carry, I guess. I don't know.
Every time I went to the doctor's office, they said I'm extremely anemic. And
anemia is bad. Yes, apparently it causes heart failure. Who knew? That's crazy. Heart failure?
I guess since his Sasha keeps messing with Zoe.
That was a wicked ass cry.
Yeah, she really hates Sasha.
Put that motherfucking dog up somewhere.
She was scratched. She will literally. I put her in the bathroom.
But put Zoe in your room and take Sasha out the room.
I know. I did. I don't know who opened my door again.
Oh Lord, Jesus,
What
this
the
has been a
heck?
day.
What the heck? Why did I couldn't stand up?
Today was a day. Freeing my foot and leg, fixing my dad's ring. Wow. Have considered the condition would not slow me down. The fact that she survived will be a fighter. I was a preemie as well.
Zoe, I would call you.
I was a preemie. I was that big.
Zoe.
These preemies are bigger than me. Say hi, Bear.
Move back. I don't
Bear.
like you.
Say hello.
Zoe.
That's my bear bell. They gave her magnesium in utero, and they gave her steroids in utero, and That was gonna help with her eyes and stuff. Go over there with that. Over there. So, what's wrong? Sister, I'm late. Oh, hip, man. So, Adriana had her babies, and one of them passed away.
It's just horrible.
The other one is in critical condition.
I guess you can keep the phone in case he calls again. Check them out. I'm only taking y'all one at a time. We about to do a long walk, boy. I don't got time to call you.
I feel better since I talked to you guys. Yeah, hip is terrible, but I mean, I think I was taking it so hard because I'm the one that had to hold the baby, and the baby died in my arms, and like I had to go through that whole shit, and I held the baby for 4 hours. Just cause side effects to the baby, and the baby could have what they call congenital heart failure. Oh wow. Well, the nurse told me, the doctor, not the nurse, but the doctor told me that the baby had heart failure, which caused her high blood pressure. Because sometimes when a baby is sick, so this is my theory, and I asked the doctor about my theory, and she said that could be possible. But my theory is this. My theory is that baby B was already dying. That's why Adriana kept contracting and going into preterm labor. That's why she was having what the doctor said was, the high blood pressure. That's why she was doing everything. Her body was doing everything to expel the baby. The baby was going to come. Dead or alive, the baby was coming. She just, like, the body was trying to expel the baby. And that's what our body does. When something foreign is in it, it expels it, it gets rid of it. And the baby was dying, so they had to get rid of the baby. The body was trying to get rid of it. Are you serious? That's crazy. I think my niece had her babies today. The same day that my niece had, weird, I don't know. I think she had her babies today though. It's a weird day today, May 29th. This is the day a year ago today Adriana graduated high school. It's just so weird because literally yesterday Adriana went to a routine doctor's appointment and they said there's fluid in the baby's stomach and chest. Tomorrow we're going to you're going to go to the children's hospital and get the procedure done for the baby to get the baby better. Today she comes to the hospital to get the procedure. We end up with childbirth and a dead baby. How does that fucking happen? No, she didn't have twins, Kathy. She just had one baby, a baby boy. Well, look, at least we know. You know how they say when somebody dies, somebody is born? We got that out of the way. We don't gotta worry about nobody else dying, hopefully. I found my dad's hand. I was ridiculous. His mom ended up short compared to my mom. Yeah, I'm 5'7". Well, according to the army, I'm 5'8", 5'6". But I was totally premature. I think I was 6 months. My mom was 6 months when she had me. I was that big. Basically, my whole body fit in the palm of their hand. That's why they would hold me like this. They had to give me baby doll diapers because I couldn't fit premature diapers. Dang, 5 foot even. So I was. My mom said she had to dress me in baby doll clothes because I couldn't fit any clothes. And I was in the hospital for 3 months. You know how I kept talking about how I broke the cycle, how I got my daughter graduated from high school and she didn't get pregnant. But in a way, I didn't break the cycle because she going through the same thing my mom went through, though. My kids were healthy. All of them were term babies at term. But she had twins. I don't know. I just feel like all of this was going to happen. Like, I felt it. I felt she was going to have the babies early. I didn't celebrate her pregnancy because it just wasn't real to me. It didn't hit. It didn't click. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know. It's just weird. I don't know. Something in your conscience protects you from stuff like this. What time is it? 10:30. If I am going to work, I need to soon. Hold on, y'all. All right. Well, what do what? What am I right about? Who's right? What happened? I think I forgot what I was talking about before we. What? Dude, what's important that she has against her mother, that she's surrounded with love. But how terrible would I be if I got on a truck? Tomorrow is not the truck. Tomorrow is my at-home job here in Houston. I gotta go to work. But I'm gonna just go to orientation and come back to Houston. I'm gonna have them route me back to Houston so we could do the whole funeral cremation thing, and then I'll go back on the road for like a month. Maybe Adriana can come with me. Oh, she can't. She got a whole baby. Damn it. It is a good thing I was here. The crazy part about it is Adriana wanted me to take her to the hospital this morning for the appointment, but she had to be there at 7:45. That's in downtown. And she wanted me to pick her up from her house. And I was like, I can't because I gotta go to work. And I need to get as much sleep as possible because my work is stressful as fuck. Um, so I was like, I'll see you after work. When I get off work, I'll come and see you, you know. And then she called me before I went to work. So I have my phone on do not disturb at nighttime when I'm asleep. The only way somebody's gonna get through on my phone is if they call more than once back to back. And she said that I don't even know what she said. I just got up and got dressed and came here, but I didn't rush because I'm thinking it's just a routine procedure they gotta do. We're gonna be good. Then something said rush, hurry up. Something just said hurry up, and I hurried up and got there. I started speeding down the highway, and I got there, and less than an hour later, she's in the operating room. I almost got in a car accident on the way there. God is so good, man. Even though I'm going through this, I can just say God's good. Because there's so many reasons why I shouldn't have been there today. Thank you, Hip. Love you too. That you are a miracle as well. And to say this, everything happens for a reason. That's true. Okay, so I'm about to go. My head hurts, y'all. The Tylenol worked a little bit, but it didn't work all the way. So I think I just need to lay down and relax. I don't know why I have a migraine. I don't understand why crying gives you a migraine, but apparently crying gives you a migraine. And this is not even over with. We still got more things to take care of. We still have a whole baby that's going to be in the NICU for 8 weeks. Who would have thought, man? This is just crazy. You guys remember what Do not overthink the things. You have no control over the things you have to do to take care of her anywhere. Thank you, Michelle. I need to hydrate. Probably. I'm just trying to figure out I should go to work tomorrow. Oh, it's crazy. A preemie. Yeah, a baby that died. This is real? This happened already? This really happened today? Like, this is really something that just happened? Like, am I dreaming? Like, am I fucking alive right now? Did this really happen? Like, I can't believe this. This is, I can't shake it. What the fuck? This is really happening. This is happening, right? This happened right now, today. This can't be true. This is, I feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like I'm high as fuck and somewhere off in La La Land. This just cannot be real. This really happened? I need to go to bed. That's probably what's wrong. I just need to go to sleep. Maybe it's that medicine I took. This just don't even feel right. This don't even feel real. This feels fake as fuck, like I'm watching a movie. This can't be life. This is not what happened, right? I shouldn't even be here right now. I should be at the hospital with my daughter. I gotta go. Because my head hurts all over again. It's not even getting better. I'm about to go, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna go. I don't even want to go to sleep. But I can't stand this headache. Y'all know when I get a migraine, I can't do nothing. So I gotta go. But thank you guys. They won't let me up there, Janine. Somebody's already up there with her. So I can't go. Nobody else can go up there right now. So thank you though. I'm just gonna lay down and go to bed because I just can't right now. My head hurts. So thank y'all for tuning in. Pray for Adriana, pray for the babies. Pray for Amira that she gets well fast. Okay, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Next time you see me, I'll probably either be giving you an update on the baby, or talking about orientation. All right. See you guys later. Bye.